So one of the things that you always say, Daddy, is if you
Pardon?
can't. One of the things that you say all the time, I
Mm.
remember you saying this over and over. If you can't say something nice about someone, don't say anything nice at all. Where did that come from? Do you believe that? Is there some point that
You know
you.
where it came from? From a Walt Disney special on it was a children's movie, I think, and I happened to catch it. And one of the little rabbits saying to the other little rabbit, "If you can't say anything nice about somebody, don't say anything at all." And that struck me as a very wise thing to do. And I always remember that myself, in spite of it coming from Walt Disney.
Sometimes I have the impression that the bureaucracy, when you worked for the government, didn't treat you very well at times because you were
Didn't what?
maybe didn't treat you very well at times because you were that kind of person, that you were not a backstabber, you weren't a game player in the office. And is that is do I read that
It's
correct?
possible that that was my own philosophy, and I just agreed with the little rabbit.
Are you glad that that was the philosophy you followed?
Oh, yes, indeed. I've always followed that principle, at least to the best extent possible.
Why do you get along so well with so many different types of people, Dad?
Well, I think it boils down to the philosophy of you have to understand that the rest of the world doesn't necessarily agree with your point of view. And that you have to be broad enough in your philosophy of life to understand that each person, even though you don't agree with any part of what he thinks, he has a right, even though it's, in your opinion, mistaken, to his point of view. So that's pretty much what I've followed. Mm-hmm.